I was born in Simpson Street, which was only 2 hops and a jump, and you were back in Cullercoats Bay. And you played around the boats, and you went to listen to the old men talking around the watches, and the experiences. And oh, it was great going to sea, being a fisherman. But I think what made me mind up really was when the lifeboat turned over in 1939. You were classed as heroes, you know, in the lifeboat service then. And I wanted to be a hero. You had to be 16. But the herring drifters, I could go in, I had to sign 2 indentures, like, but under 15. And it was my uncle who knew this herring skipper, wanted a hand at that precise moment to go away up to Lerwick. And he asked me, and I was so keen, and I took the job. And went away to Lerwick. And I think if the first week, if there was a bus I could have gotten home, I think I would have been home. It was that hard. But anyway, I stuck it for 3.5 months. Come back to Shields. And then went away down to Yarmouth. And after that, well, I was fully fledged herring man in Lerwick, really. But work was really hard. I can remember the first week. I'd been fishing well and no sleep. And about, I think it was a Wednesday or Thursday, I said to the mate, I says, when do we sleep? He says, at weekends. And by hell, he never spoke a true word. That's all the sleep. You were getting naps, like, but, well, you used to go away at, say, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, go to the fishing grounds, which was, say, 40 mile away, shoot you about 3 mile a net. And, lie, that's the only bit of knock you had if you weren't on watch, you know, to sleep. You went to what we call work. That was start the haul about midnight. And depended what herring you had. A 50 cran, that's 4 baskets to a cran. 50 of them, a moderate day's work. But the boat I was in, well, would land in anything like 160, 200 crans about. Well, once you started to haul them, that was work from then on until you had a nap in the evening after when you got shot. There's many times you didn't turn out for grub. The cook used to make some grub and you were that tired, you turned in and just leave us, or whatever port you're fishing out of. Lerwick, it used to be Lerwick, Peterhead, Fraserburgh, around the west coast, Loginver, what a kind of place, Scrapster. Oh, you've seen a little bit of scenery. Now when you went to the, you worked the herring all the way down from North Shields, worked to the Grimsby for a while, a couple of weeks, and then went and changed your nets for the winter fishing. And that was the fishing, which was in its heyday the best fishing there is, like, you know, they called it the home fishing. And worked there till Christmas. And then you come home and they usually tied the boats up for 3 months. Some used to go around, if they could get a crew, if they used to go around to Newlyn or Padstow from Ackler. But it was always bad weather in the winter there, they couldn't get a crew. And you couldn't get, what can I say, your wage, a good wage out of it. So I used to just more or less live on me, on what I earned for 3 months. And like everybody else, they used to do the same. So I got paid off with £90 in pound notes. And I goes home to my mother and them, you know. And I've got this money and I've thrown it over height. My sisters or just bands or, you know. And so I'm going to buy Cullercoats. Everything was rationed, you know. And the seamen got more than anybody ashore. So we got more clothing coupons and more food coupons. But anyway, I think it was 19 coupons it cost to get a suit made. And there was a little tailor's started up with Cullercoats. And he made us a suit. I think it was £15 for a suit. Navy blue. And it felt great, like. And this was in Cullercoats. But then after that, I went down to Lowestoft. And it was a summer's day, you know, and had my suit on. And somebody says, "Do you know that suit's 2 different colours?" I says, "Never." It was 2 different colours. Well, in the dark and that, you know, you never noticed. So 1950 coupons and £15. And I was working away. If I was away for 3 months, so I couldn't go back to the shop. Anyway, I just let it go. But what with the money in your pocket, you're a rich man, a rich boy, and I think you started life very early. I was drinking very early. You could buy a packet of tabs with it, you know. I mean, the tabs were rationed, and I think I grew up too quick. Just having money. Get good cooks, and there were good cooks. And it used to be the cook that held the crew together. If you got a good cook, that'd give you a good group, or you'd stop in that boat, you know. But get a bad cook, and he didn't keep the crew very long. Well, every morning was fish, fried fish. Bar a Sunday, and you get bacon and eggs. But every morning from that is you get fish. In the drifters, it was always herring, every day herring. And you used to get a 3-course dinner, and like lunch, we call it dinner. You used to get soup, me and you know, like meat dinner, and either a duff or something like that. You know, current steam pudding, custard. And then at tea time, there would be what was left over, fried up of the dinner. And then supper time, well, toast, or, you know, you come to the end of the day, like, you know. The best meal was what you used to make yourself, maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. You used to slice of toast and cheese and sweet cup of tea. But the drifters, they were very sparse with what you ate there, because everybody was on a share. You just couldn't pick what you wanted out of the pond, you know, and give that to the cook, you know. But you used to get cooks that were great fish fryers. You know, they showed fish fryers up ashore, really, and you only had a galley, 8 foot by 6 foot, something like that. And everything was done on a coal stove in them days. But they used to good fish. Mind you, we got other cooks that could make a lemon salt taste like bloody sticks.